go out and enjoy yourself. You can still go camping, you can still have a beer or two, but that doesn't excuse the responsibility that all of us have, which is to still take care of ourselves.
I've been doing things that they told me I should never do. I've been doing things that they told me I could never do now. Never do, I could never do. I've been looking back and I'm the only one who ever knew. My dreams began to turn out.
Alright, just a little physique update for you guys. I have been dieting now for 17 weeks and I am down 11 pounds, which is pretty exciting. You know, I think the biggest thing when you are dieting is it's really difficult to diet as slow as possible. You know, I think a lot of us, we want to see results super quick, and you know, at the rate that I am going at, you wouldn't consider this to be pretty quick results. You know, I'm averaging about 0.65 pounds down a week. You know what, it's a good thing though, and a lot of people forget that. You know, it's been shown actually that the slower it takes to lose weight, to lose fat, you're more likely actually to keep it off. So something like that is so important to remember. In addition to that, another reason why I am taking it so slow is because I have built quite a bit of muscle in the last 2.5 years. And if I diet super quick and I lose weight super quick, I am actually at risk of losing the muscle that I have gained. So it's really important, especially as you become more of an advanced athlete, to take it slow, because the more advanced you get, the easier it becomes to lose the muscle that you have built. So is it slow? Yup. Is it tough? Some days, absolutely, but you have to keep the end goal in mind and remember why you are doing what you are doing. So, you know, I've worked really hard. I don't want to lose the muscle that I have built, so I am willing to sacrifice and take it slow and just be patient. And you know what, like, I really think that if we got everything just at the snap of a finger and nothing was a challenge, or you know, we didn't have to practice patience, life would be pretty fucking boring, in my opinion, if everything just came easy and it came quickly and we got everything that we wanted right away. You know, this makes the results so much worth it. The struggles that come from it, the patience you have to endure, the struggles you have to endure, it makes it worth it. So just remember that. But having said that, I am officially at 128.4 pounds and talked to Kyle about it this morning. We still have a little bit of fat left to go that we want to get rid of before we start back with the lean bulking phase. So we're gonna probably push until July, we're thinking, and then look at implementing a reverse diet this time versus a recovery diet. The reason I don't want to do a recovery diet is just because I'm not super lean. My hormones are pretty normalized, I feel like, right now, and I want to actually minimize as much fat regain as possible and just focus on building back up my metabolism and getting back into a caloric surplus slowly over time, so I can look at building even more muscle. So yeah, we're looking probably maybe about 5 more pounds to go over a course of another 6 to 8 weeks. So we'll see how it goes. But so far so good. I have to say though, I am excited to stop dieting. I'm not starving, I'm not suffering or anything like that. I'm still consuming 1900 calories and losing weight, but I just really like how I perform better in the gym when I am consuming higher calories. You know, of course, you have higher calories, therefore you have more fuel, you have more energy. So I'm much more stronger when I am in a caloric surplus, so I kind of feel excited to get back into it just in that regard. But patience, my friends, patience. Okay team, I thought I would quickly go over how my workouts went this week, give you guys a little bit of an update on everything. Alright, well this week it was Shark Week, so ladies, you know what that means. Workouts, not 100% on par. Fellas, sorry, deal with it. It's the circle of life. It is a beautiful thing, so they tell us. But anyways, you know what? it made this week a little bit difficult. I kind of wish I planned my deload week around this week, so I didn't. Normally I'm on top of that, so I just did the best I could and listened to my body. There were certain exercises where I did have to drop the weight and I couldn't push through, but I think that's really important to make sure that you do learn to listen to your body, so it gives you an opportunity to do that. And something too with that is it can be challenging mentally where you think that you're having a bad workout because your energy is a lot lower, you're in pain, and you can't push as hard as you normally would. But instead of just chalking it up to being a bad workout, something that I do that really helps me is to just take it as an opportunity to practice your form and technique and just make modifications. So, you know, for like bench, for example, it gave me an opportunity to just play with my form and technique a little bit. Something else I noticed too, because I had to drop the weight, was for my squats, I noticed that my heels were coming up a little bit at the bottom of a squat. So again, that gave me an opportunity to focus on that, to fix that, and try to figure out what I can do so that doesn't happen going forward. So I think it's just really important that when we have off weeks like this, to just take your workouts as an opportunity to make modifications and to get better with these movements, because we're never perfect. There's always room for progress no matter what stage you are in. Don't let it get in your head, and don't say like, oh well, fuck it, and I'm just gonna go home and screw it, it doesn't matter. I think a lot of us get in our heads like this, and it can, you know, it can cripple us in a way, right? So just take it as an opportunity and be like, hey, what can I do here to be a better athlete, so that when I am on point the following week, I go in there and I crush it, and I probably hit some PRs because the previous week I was able to make some tweaks to my form. And I think that's a good thing, right? So something to just remember going forward, because at the end of the day, we all have off days. It's normal. It's going to happen in the future. So versus being upset and negative and wallowing about it, you might as well just take it as an opportunity to put a positive on it. So yeah, nothing too major really happened this week. I think actually the biggest thing was my deadlifts, and that was actually today. Deadlifts, I was able to do 2 sets of triples for 155 pounds. I am so excited. I was actually gonna drop doing sumo deadlifts a few weeks ago, and then I had a friend reach out to me on Instagram. He gave me a couple tips to try so that I wasn't as far over the bar, and just gave me some ideas and some different cues, and I implemented them, and whoa, big friggin' difference. And I am actually starting to enjoy sumo deadlifts. I never thought that that would happen ever. So I'm really happy about that. Sumo deadlifts are starting to feel good. Squats are feeling good. Bench is feeling good. We're on the road to recovery, my friends. Having said that, that leads me into what I want to discuss for the topic of today's video, and that is my why. I want to discuss this because I think that this time of year right now, a lot of people are struggling to hold strong with their goals when it comes to their fitness goals. And I know it's because it's probably nice outside, you know, we want to go enjoy the weekends, and it becomes very easy to say in our heads that, oh, you know what, I don't really need to be as strict anymore. I should go enjoy myself because it's nice outside. Which, you know what, I agree. I think that we need to find balance, but that doesn't excuse the fact that we all still have a responsibility to our health. And that includes lifting weights, and that includes our nutrition. Just because it's nice outside, it's camping season, doesn't mean that that should be an excuse to just say, screw it, I'll start fresh in the fall. We still have a responsibility for our health. We never just say screw it to brushing our teeth because we don't feel like it. We all have a responsibility to brush our teeth. We all have a responsibility to still floss regardless of what we have going on. It's the exact same thing when it comes to our nutrition. It's the exact same thing when it comes to working out. The reason I think that a lot of people get into this mentality, this all or nothing mentality, is because they haven't identified what their why is, what their true meaning is to just wanting to be a healthy individual. And I wanted to share that with you guys today, what my why is, because my goal is not to just get super jacked in the gym and like say, oh, look at me, I look so great. That's not my goal. Maybe it was at first for vanity reasons, and I think it is for a lot of people, which is a good start. I think if your why right now is just for vanity reasons because you want to look good in a bikini, you want to get back at your ex, or whatever it is, that's okay. It's a start. It gets your butt in the gym, but your why needs to evolve past that. It needs to evolve past these vanity reasons. Otherwise, your goals are going to be completely short-lived. Because it's summertime now, so I'm sure a lot of you were working your butts off all winter and you finally look good and you're ready to just take some time off and enjoy yourself this summer and just start back fresh in the fall. I don't think that is the best idea, and you need to take some time to just reevaluate what your new why is. Okay, what's next for you, so that you can keep going, because we still have this responsibility to be healthy, to take care of ourselves. So for me, my why, yeah, it started out like that, but it has evolved, and the biggest reason why I have this responsibility and I continue to take care of myself is in particularly for my future kids. I think about them all the time, and I want them to be able to struggle to keep up to me in all areas of athleticism, not just in the gym, but Kyle and I, we started going running. I want to have better endurance with cardiovascular exercises to the point where, my kids, they struggle to keep up with me. I want to be better in different sports. I love basketball, so I've been trying to play that a little bit more, and it's all for my kids, and that's my biggest why, and that's for long term why I'm doing what I am doing. In the short term, right now, my biggest why is because I want to show all of you guys who are watching this that you can achieve your body composition goals without using drugs. Not that I have anything against people who use performance enhancing drugs, to each their own. I don't in particular, and I want to show people that you can achieve your goals without using them, because I think, especially when people get started, and unfortunately some coaches push drugs onto their clients, I think that it's an easy way out. And people don't know enough about it, and they take stuff and they regret it later because they were too impatient. So I want to show all you guys that you can dramatically change your physique to how you want it to look without using performance enhancing drugs. Does it take longer? Yep. Does it suck? Absolutely. It's like watching paint dry, but it teaches you such a valuable lesson that is so transferable in all areas of our life, and that's patience. Patience, my friends. It's the name of the game. I was just talking about that, I think, previously in this vlog, right? I can't even remember, but that's the biggest thing that it teaches you. So I want to show you guys that you can change your physique so dramatically without using drugs, as long as you are patient, as long as you are consistent. So you have to understand your why, my friends. So comment your whys down below. I want to hear them. I think that it's so important, and you have to remind yourself of your whys as well. Like right now, I'm reminding myself of my whys by sharing this with you guys. Have it pop up in your phone to remind yourself. Some people, like I tell my clients, to put it on a sticky note and put it in their car, so it's the first thing they see when they drive off in the morning. You have to remember your why, and then that's going to allow you to find that balance this summer, this spring, so that you can still go out and enjoy yourself. You can still go camping, you can still have a beer or two, but that doesn't excuse the responsibility that all of us have, which is to still take care of ourselves. All right, so hopefully this is helpful. Comment your whys down below. I want to hear them. Shout them out. Share them. It makes them way more real if you're sharing them with the world. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll chat with you guys next week. All right, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See ya in the next one.